my tripod up, and I was like, I should have left the whole thing up. Hey, so I know it's not Wheels Wednesday and Model Kit Monday, but I'm doing Lego at lunchtime. And I just really wanted to do this one. I was like, I got this one and I have not done it, and I really want to see what it's like and if it's any different, good or bad, from what I usually do. Now, I get a lot of sets from China. This is probably no different than those sets. It's $10. I am made in China. Yep, I am pretty sure it's made in China. It looks very, I don't know, like it's from like a European country with all these like numbers or M's and I don't know. And it says Texas Toy Distribution. And my cat is like, he's tickling my legs. All right. So is there like a nice little way to open this? I don't see one. So we're just going to rip into it. Oh, if I only I could find my scissors. I was trying to find my scissors the other day because I wanted to cut up some new, turn some of my shirts that I'm just muscle shirts is all I wear. Some of my older t-shirts into muscle shirts. I hate to do it, but here's what it looks like on the back. It's going to be this car. It's going to have Elvis Presley with it, and it's going to be on one of these series right here. That's why this feels very like it feels like I'm building something from France. I don't know why it feels so French to me. I hope those tires are good though, because they look like they look like they can go either way on the tires. I hope they're rubber tires, but if they're the plastic tires, like the Hello Kitty ones. Look, the tires are rubber. Hallelujah. All right, I like some rubber tires. I don't like those hard Hello Kitty tires. All right, so I hate these. So we got like a treasure map style, or like a map. I hate this because this one folds out to eternity and beyond, and it's going up and down too. So that makes it even worse. I mean, the way it's folded, I can go 1, 2, then fold 3, 4, but no, it's going 1, 2, 3. Then I got to go up again. Oh boy, this one's got. It's only 163 pieces, so it should be easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right, got the bag going into the little tiny trash can I got over here. There's no numbers on the bag, which I don't suspect there would be with only 163 pieces. We don't need no stinking bags. Badges? Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. UHF movie. That's the UHF is what's the name of the movie, not wasn't on UHF. I wonder if the generation that's completely like at what generation do they even not know what UHF is? I mean, I grew up with it, but we all did. But those of you out there, most of y'all are like in your 30s and 40s. I wonder if y'all even know what UHF is. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying like you just don't have no experience with it. Maybe not. I don't know. Man, there's bags upon bags upon bags. All right, finally, I got all the pieces out of all the baggage. I got all my baggage. All right, so it doesn't start me off with a little figure. Well, actually, it does in the sub step. Okay, so we got the vest. Okay, it shows to put the vest on and then the arms. So I'm going to take the arms off to get the vest on, which isn't that hard. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Come here. You're a whiny cat. You know that, don't you? I know it's not helping, but I'm trying to get him to shut up. He only talks to me whenever I get on the TV or the TV. My gosh, I'm talking about UHF and now I'm talking about TV. People are like, what in the world? What's a TV? I ain't never heard of one of them. Don't you get you're like right out of my range, kitty. If you want me to pet you, got to come a little closer. So this is not a, normally you get bootlegger figures. They look just like Lego figures. These clearly do not look like bootleg. They don't look like Lego figures as much. Of course, they're going to have a slight similarity to them. The tires are, symmetrical. So if you put one, it's not like you got the V going down the middle, like the rain tires. So you put either one. Front or back out. He's got hands and a head somewhere, so I'm trying to like put these in while I'm doing it. I see his head behind the red brick right now. Here is his head. It shows for some weird reason putting his hands on using this post. Maybe it's just trying to tell you it's easier to do it when you have something to push up against, so you won't break his fingers off. Oh my gosh. Seriously, Tom Tom? I can't do the building thing. Tom Tom, I really can't. You picked a time when I'm actually trying to build something. Why can't he just stay asleep? He hears me talking. He's like, oh, he's talking. I need attention now. Gosh, that is kind of hard to get his hands on. Every time I put a brick together, I have to pet him just to get him to shut up. This is the whiniest cat. All right, so there he is. There's my Lego figure. Or my not Lego figure. He's got a twist waist, which, you know, of course, Legos don't have. Lego figures don't have. Ow, ow, ooh, ow, sweetheart. I look like I'm wearing pants. Do not scratch my leg. All right. Sweetie, I can't pet you 24/7. It's just not something I can do. Why can't I have independent pets? They're spoiled because my dad spoiled them to death. He carried around like he was Jesus and they were a bunch of lambs. Okay, I'm looking at the instruction going, wow, there's some weird stuff going on here. So, got to put these on the bottom of this. Like this right here, it shows. I've never built a card that had these right. I don't think I ever built a card with these at all. This is usually something you put on something that slides across the ground. Okay, way over here is what I'm looking for. This thing. Because wouldn't that make more sense? I don't know. So we got those, and we flip it back over, and apparently I'm putting these on. Okay, so actually I'm like, in order to make it work, I'm going to have to put the disc back on the front part, I guess. So I got these. I don't know why they didn't just make 1 to 5 long ones. The bricks are a little not as good, to be honest with you. They're kind of more like, I don't know how to explain it. Like the plastic's a little bit more model kit-like, not as Lego-like. Like, you know, if you press it, you could snap it with your fingers if you wanted to. If I wanted to, I can just snap this and it wouldn't be as difficult. All right, so this is step number 1. In step number 2, we're putting a bunch of stuff in. We got 2 of these right here. Okay, I'm gonna put the stuff to the side. We got the seat. We got a black block. It appears the black block goes right here, and the seat goes right behind it. And the 2 things that go in the front and the back, this one definitely has something that tabs out when you put it on here. Sweetie, seriously? Come here. Oh my gosh, it's a cat. Anybody want a cat? I can't reach you, sweetie. You want me to follow the chair? All right, hold on. So now I get distracted. I'm like, what am I doing? Where am I? Who am I? What am I? All right, so I'm guessing I put it on this way as well on the back. Okay, put the red one on. This is step number 3. I got these things right here. I need 2 of them, and they go. All right, before I try to put those on, I'm going to have to put on 4 of those underneath, like boat bottoms. I think Mr. Cranky wants to go back outside. If he meows again, I'll just go ahead and get up and go take him outside. I think this is right. I mean, oh, okay. Okay, so I think it goes like this. It means that this is the opposite. So it's going to go this way. And we got an extra hand in here, I just saw. Yeah, usually they come with extra hands with these Build-A-Lego figures. Okay, I found one. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put on him a belt. All right. Now he's going to be all shook up. Baby, I'm all shook up. Something is not right about this. Because this is supposed to be flush with this, but there's no way with the round bottoms. Like, it won't go. Like, somehow or another... Okay, hold on. I got to go take the cat out. He's going to drive me bonkers. And if he doesn't go out, then I'm really going to go bonkers. I'll be right back. You stare at that, try to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I cannot figure this out. And plus, when the cat's whining like that, my gosh, I just can't even think straight. Okay, now this is what I'm trying to figure out. Based on this picture right here, this one, right here, I don't know how in the world that's supposed to happen. Like, okay, all right, I see what I did. Because I'm looking at the previous picture and it shows right here that this actually is flush with the back. So it's not like this one. The wheel well is actually, there's an empty space. It just doesn't look bad if you're right here, but if you look on the other side, it is. I would say there's no possible way to make it work. Now that'll work. See, when you got a cat, you can't think straight, that's for sure. All right, on this next piece, we got some side build pieces. See, this map is too big. Like this piece right here, I need 3 of. One more. Here it is. And we need 4 of the little itsy bitsy teeny weeny pieces. I'm beginning to feel like I'm building something from Dollar Tree with these little teeny weeny pieces. So, I mean, $10 is definitely way too much for this. I feel like I bought it out of one of those impulse buys. Like I'm in. It was hard to get to this place in Greensboro, and I thought, I better, I want to buy $100 worth of stuff just to make my trip feeling like I'm worth it. All right. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Okay, so the end pieces got the little teeny weeny pieces on them on one side, and then you put them on the back of this. And then there's 3 pieces going to go right here to reinforce it. This is going to go right here. This is going to go right here. I'm going to put it on first, then I'm going to put the little square piece on the bottom. Like this. Like that. Okay, so the little 2 extra pieces left over, they're going to go right here. M38s. So is this one an M38 model? So that's weird. Like, okay, so I've never seen anything like this where they got the number of the model printed onto the actual bricks instead of like Lego or Mattel or Tinty or something else. Tinty was I guess an Italian block set that they put in Frosted Flakes back when I was a kid. All right, so this is step number 4. Step number 5, we gotta go back to the top. That's right. At least the pictures aren't, like I can cut these out and they got dotted lines on, which makes me wonder if they're supposed to be cut out. But anyway, here's step number 5, almost at the top. The very top's the man, which I need to fix. I need to fix the man. Whoa, oh man, I'm all shook up. Whoa. I did not know his head was going to be connected to his pelvis, which is now going to be getting harder to get out of it. Oh boy, I never put a belt on it, but it, there we go. Good gosh. Okay. So I don't know which way the ring goes, if it goes down or up. Let me put it down at first and then look at the impressions. There's a tab over here for the belt loop, like the, you know how you have the slack belt part? There we go. Move that head all the way around. These arms don't stay in very well. See how his head's turning as I turn the weight, or the legs? It's definitely got Elvis vibes. Look at that. That's completely Elvis. Totally Elvis Presley. All right, so more of those pieces I got to get. The 4 of them. This piece right here. I need 4 of these for this part. And thank you very much. Here's one. Here's one. A non-red background because it would be really difficult. I need the steering wheel. Okay, and then I need the steering column. It's red, of course. It's rather hard to figure out where it is. I cannot find this. All right, let me put the steering wheel right here for now. Let me find the 2 down pieces, and it'll probably show up while I'm trying to find these. Nope, that showed up pretty quick. Let me try one more time because I've got to have it. Because I can't build around it until I put it in place most likely. See, these things keep getting my mind mixed up when I'm trying to find it. I thought there for a second, maybe that's what I'm looking for. All right, I don't see it at all. There it is. It's right in front of me. It's just that it was like, anyway. Okay, this is going to go in front of the seat, of course. Bien so. Then these will go to the sides. And then skip a brick and go to the next, on the other side. And then this side. And then these all go in the very front, like this. And from petting the cat, I could see I have hair stuck in the hair. Alrighty then. Oh, there's a lot of pieces in this one. Alright, we got... Oh, now that's an interesting piece. It's like 2 flats high, or, you know. Okay, that's... Found one. Found the other one. And I need 2 of the just 1/3 pieces, what I used to call them when I was a kid. Because like when you're building with brick blocks, the brick blocks were kind of more like this. Like you build 2 of these to make 1 normal brick. Instead of Lego, which was in thirds, brick blocks were in halves. Okay, this one is a 6 one. I need 2 6 ones. Okay, got them. I need 2 skipper pieces, or yep, 2 skipper pieces. Here's 1 skipper piece. Not the big ones. I need 1 of these while I'm at it. And nope. 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 Here it is. Found it. The other skipper piece. All right, the skipper pieces will go. All right, let me put these bricks in because these are more like end caps. They go in here. Then the skipper pieces go up beside of them, but I gotta get my fingers down in there. My big fat fingers. Okay, right there. And then, oh, I missed 2 of the regular type of 2x1s. Cat hair. This is gonna be a furry car when I'm done. Well, not a car for furries, but anyway. All right, the 2x4 flat, it goes in the back. And it appears that we're going to be building a bumper with these. Okay. Then these go on the ends. And they go up at the front, right here. All right, flip it. So when a problem comes along, you can flip it. Now flip it into shape. All right, so for this part, we're going to need another 2x4 flat, 2x2 brick, 2 2x1 flats. Cat hairs all over this. Note to self, do not pet cats while trying to build brick blocks or Legos. All right, 2 of those. Those pieces that got me confused a while ago, I need 2 of these. And then the funky feet, they look like robot shoes. Okay, there's 1. I need another one. There's the other one. All right, and then I need 2 of the corner pieces. There's 1. And I know I kept seeing it a while ago a lot, but when it turns sideways, it might look like a regular brick. Like that, but it's not. Like that, but it's not. There it is. All right, let's see if I can get started on this. These will go back here. Okay, the 2x1s go right here. Yeah, I would say the quality of the bricks is a little on the subpar side. It's just, they don't feel like they're strong enough. I really do feel like I'm about to crush a few of them. And the glare on the thing, my gosh, it's not its fault, it's the lamp. It's really dark outside, like we're about to get rain, it looks like, which I'm kind of surprised it's not in the forecast for today. Sunny this morning. Hot too, that sun was like burning my skin off. All right, I'm a little confused. Let's see here. Okay. It appears that these are going to be going like this, which is weird. Like that. There is a flat that I missed for getting out. A 2x1 flat. And on it, there's going to be a sticker to be put. But let me put it on it first. It makes it give me more room. And then this goes right here. Now the sticker is the, there's a 1 and a 2. The 2 is the grill to the car. Really wish it'd go the whole length. I'm not sure if I'm centering it correctly, and I'm going to be very annoyed by it not being centered. And then the other piece is a 1. It looks like it runs all the way down. This is one of those things I should have kept it off then. Nope, don't do it now. Getting into that little groove right there. Okay, so if you're building this for yourself one day, I would recommend not putting this brick on. Let me do this side, since I don't have to get into the side, and then I could peel the brick off and put it back on backwards. Okay. And now where I'm going to get my fingernail underneath. Okay. All right, so I don't know what you just missed because the thing went that little turned itself off kind of thing. I'm not sure if it's spinning still yet. Okay, it says the time's running. All right, so these are going to be side panels, so put them on now. The stickers, the number 1s. It doesn't give like a clear indication of where they go. What I would recommend is do this like I'm about to do. so that it won't, even though you won't see both sides at one time, you might as well go ahead and just do it like this right now. Like that, so at least you'll know that it's going the way it should be. All right, pop those back off. We got 2 of the tiny wings for each size. They got this one and sides, not size, sides. Pronounce my, enunciate my D there. And then they got this side of the wing. All right, and it appears we're just stacking them. All right, so this goes on the bottom right here, upside down, I mean. And then this just fills in the gap right there. Make sure I push it in. Okay, and then those go right there, just like that. I'm having deja vu, like I feel like I've built something like this before with the Dollar Tree actually. All right, so that's the bottom of page, or step number 8. Flipping it over. Let me see if I can do something else, because the instructions go down instead of left to right, but the folding is left to right. Or you know what I'm saying, in segments like that. And it's an odd number, so you can't just like fold it in half. All right, step number 9. We got a lot of pieces, including all 4 wheel wells. We need just 1 of these that's 6 long, okay. 2 of these right here. We're getting toward the end, so you can kind of tell we're easy to find the pieces now. We need 2 of this right here. All right, we got 1, and we're gonna need another washing machine right here. And 2 of the clear pieces like this. 2 of the teeny tiny pieces that are a 1x1. That. 2 of the 1x1 flats. All right. To cover the washing machine up with the door, like that. I'm going to assume it's for both, even though it's just showing for the left one. Oh, it does have it split off at the bottom, like the directions have little arrows going 2 different directions. Those actually go right here and here. All right, the L shapes go right here to fill in some space, and right here. And then the wheel wells are going to be right here and here. That's the back part for this part. All right, now the front part. We got a piece going all the way across right here. We got the wheel wells. Okay, then we got, okay, we gotta get these ready by putting these together. Like this. Then these are gonna go on the inside right here. Well, the clear pieces are one of those weird pieces I just used right here. Well, I got one good thing to say about it. It's got rubber tires. I think, I'm sure it's going to be a great looking build, but so far I feel like I'm building one of those Dollar Tree. And when you say $1, it's like, yes, they are the $5 ones, or maybe the $3 ones, but there's not as many tiny little pieces. Like they didn't, when I first saw that I was going to do 4 of those little pieces, like, oh no, they're doing the same thing. No, they wouldn't. 4 places are not connected. You got, you know, like that one thing I built where I had 8 pieces being laid down in 2 layers on a 2x4. Well, actually it was 16 pieces. I was like, this is not cool. This is wrong. You're trying to up the number of bricks. This is not trying to fake you out at all. So that's at least one I could say to their advantage. Although I'm just telling you, like, the bricks, they're not the worst bricks in the world. But I'm pretty sure that if you try to give this to a kid, and if your kid's rough, then they're gonna find a way to break it. Let me just put it that way. I was never one of those kids. I thought about that the other day. I was like, you know, my mom was talking about how I pitched a fit and things like that. And I was like, Yeah, but I took care of stuff. I was like, I didn't do that in public. And she's like, well, yeah, I guess not. Wasn't the worst person in the world. All right. I'm not sure why that's like that, but whatever. Okay, maybe I should put this on first, because otherwise it's kind of like I'm shooting in the dark here. These go on first like this, then these go toward this. Don't forget, if you don't live near your mom, like I live 4 hours away, send her the cards either today or tomorrow. I'm going to shoot for tomorrow. I got the card. I got a postcard I'm going to put in there that I found with she likes lighthouses, so I found the old postcard. I like finding old things, especially flat things, because they fit in the envelopes. Okay, with step number 11, we got these pieces being used again. Now we're making the rear view mirror, so we're using those kind of pieces. Looks like we're going to use these for the mirrors. Looks like we're not going to use stickers. Fine by me. 2 of the red flats as well, like the 1x1s. Got a lot of round edge ones. There's this. It's hiding underneath that. I still need to find the side pieces for it. Okay, here's one. And theirs are different. It's a little hexagon instead of the normal circle there. Of course, you know where that's going to go. It's going to go right there. Let's find the other one real quick. I see it real quick. Okay, here's where it's going to be interesting. It's going to actually fake it out right here. Okay, so did it do a good job of faking it out? Oops. I don't know. I kind of think they could have maybe put something else, like an upside down wedge to go in there to make it a little bit better. But hey, not too bad. You can't do like a whole block in there, obviously, because then you'll hit the wheel. All right, so that's step number 11. Step number 12, we're really going to start reinforcing some stuff here. Okay, 1 of these, 2 of this, and then the skip a block, like this one. This one goes, oh, I forgot the 2x4, or the 1x4 is in the back right here for the last step. So this will complete step number 11. Like that. All right, now we got the skip a place. I figured this would go where the window is, the windshield. We got this. Then I got these. Get them in place, and I can press them down. Okay. All right, and then the next step is step number 13. I need 1 of these. I need 2 of this. 2 of this. Here it is, way over there. I need the things for left and right. I can't tell how many studs long it is, so I'm going to assume it's this one, which is the same as that one, but only need 1 of them. All right, we're going to start getting the back put in a little bit. So we got this one goes right there. Leave the 2 studs open. The 3x1 goes right there, and the 3x1. Here. Okay, and then we got the vampire things go right here. All right. It's so annoying, there's so much cat hair. All right, almost there. We got step number 14. We got these 2 pieces are going to go right here and here. Then we got 2 of the 1x1 bricks. They're gonna go in the back. I knew something was gonna go in the back to make a spoiler. Spoiler alert. All right, that's step number 14. Step number 15, we are gonna put the spoiler on. So it's kind of like a Ferrari, though. The shape of it is definitely like, remember the GoBot that was a Ferrari? It looks a lot like that. We're gonna need one of these. I already used the spoiler, and then one of the 2x1s. All right. Now, so this goes on top of this, and then this, which is weird because it's concave. It's not flat across. It's actually, ouch, that hurt. Okay, so it's just faking it out, like the part in the back where the engine is. So it's being that fake window right there. All right, that's step number 15. Let me double check. Yep. All right. Step number 16, we're gonna put on these pieces. And then it wants me to put stickers on, but I'm gonna look at that and go, yeah, it needs it. So we're gonna put these on, and then we're gonna put the canopy on, which is the windshield and the roof. The roof. We got cat hair. You're like, it's blonde. Tabby, my favorite. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah. My cats don't seem to like Alf. They don't get his humor, I guess. All right, so this is sticker number 3, goes on this side, which looks like this one. And it's going flush up against the window, so it looks like it's a back window that's... All right, so like that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. All right, I'm guessing this is gonna go, it didn't show me to put anywhere. But we haven't finished out the back, maybe. Maybe that's what we're about to do. I'm getting totally like French vibes from this front. I don't know what it is about this. I'm starting to remember things about being in France during the 80s, back when it was still good. I'm just getting these major flashbacks for some reason. Maybe I had something like this. I don't know. Maybe Jefferson had one of these. I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, these major flashbacks. All right, yep, this is going to be the bumper sticker, or the bumper, not sticker, but what is it called? The license plate. This feels extremely European to me. And not just because it's a Ferrari from that time period. It's got Elvis Presley in it, which of course that's where, I guess Elvis Presley went to another country like Italy or whatever. All right, so this goes right here. Then these two go on this for some reason. With this facing this way. My gosh, how much cat hair is on my fingers now? It's like I keep having... I wonder how much this is in my stomach, all these cats. All right, I got 2 little pieces to put on here and here. Then we got yellow on the outside for turn signals, red in the middle for brake lights. And I guess when it's backing up, it'll just make magical white light come out of it. All right. I feel like, but these supposed to be used somewhere, and I don't know. There's gonna be extra pieces always. Okay, so for this part, we're gonna put this hubcap on. I like hubcaps. I think they look good. Then we're gonna put this right here. And I got a misformed piece. Look at that. I hope I don't need that piece. I have 3 more, so I should be good, unless we still got one more thing we gotta do after the wheels, which I don't see it, but I do have a lot of extra pieces left over. Hey, it's better to have the leftover pieces that you never did need than to not have enough. It's not quite as bad as the quality of the Hasbro ones. Those were awful. The ones for G.I. Joe and Power Rangers, those are the worst fake Lego sets I've ever built in my life. And I've had a long life. All right, it's so weird to see the little black things on the bottom like that. All right, got the wheels, and that is it. There's a lot of leftover pieces, as you can see. And I'm trying to get this all out of the way so I can see if it rolls good. The camera's been slowly moving as I've been sitting here. It keeps running over Elvis. So, for those who came out to watch me, thank you. Thank you very much. I think the figure alone is worth the $10. I mean, to be honest with you, it was $10 for this set. This is about a little bit better than the Dollar Tree version of these. Whatever it reminds me of the Dollar Tree one. The plastic's a bit more model kit feeling than Lego feeling. I don't know. Like, there's this je ne sais quoi. Man, I am really having a French flashback today. Maybe it's just a Frenchy day. Maybe I'm supposed to eat French fries today. Okay, so if he's sitting up, you can't get him in there with his hair. I don't know how else to get him in there though, because the seat's set up, so he can't lean back. Put his arms up. All right, let's try this again. He has a belt on, which maybe may give him the extra boost of heightness. He can do see how his butt is keeping him from like leaning back? He can't lean back, and I can't put this on. So he's gonna have to be like sort of like Tom Selleck and drive his car around with it like a convertible. What, I can slide this forward maybe. Like that. That looks awful. It does kind of like oh my gosh, I'm getting major flashbacks of that too. The easy to build, like the easy to transform and go by set looks like this car right here. Kind of like that. It was more like a Tron vehicle now with the slide forward panel thing. Yeah, there's no way to get him in the seat, unfortunately. So maybe he's just leaning up against it. It's not really his car. On the picture, I mean. If you're like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Where am I? Who am I? Hold on. So in the picture, it gives you the deceptive idea that he's the owner of the car, but evidently he's not. All right, so there we go. We got the made in China, but totally give me British vibes for some reason, or European vibes, I should say. And most of these vehicles, like this one's a California vibe. That's a definite British vibe. I don't know about that one. That's a definitely British vibe. These two can be pretty much anywhere, but that's totally either France or Italy. I know Ferrari's are Italy, and this is definitely made after a Ferrari. It's very obvious. But they get out in France. I know most of the cars in France were actually Ford Escorts. All right, so let me see if I can fold this back now. I know I don't do it off camera, but somebody wants to see me fold a map, basically. All right, this thing. I think I misfolded it after unfolding it or whatever. So there we go. So there's the instructions, and we got leftover pieces, and yeah, okay, so is it worth $10? I don't think so. Maybe I'm spoiled because, I would say this would be worth about $5. Now, again, I did get it at a place that feels like everything was kind of jacked up on the prices, just to be honest with you. So if you got this off of AliExpress, you would be definitely paying a lot less for it. It's got a sticker on the front named Texas Toy Distribution. So I'm thinking that Texas Toy Distribution got these from China, like obviously, like off of something like AliExpress. Then they jack the prices up, and they sell them, and then they jack the prices up again. So if you find something like this on AliExpress after the tariff wars are over, you'd probably pay like $2, $3 for it, to be honest with you. My favorite car that I built so far. This thing was like only about $4 or $5. I can't remember off the top of my head, because I think it was like $336. Like the more you buy, you save a little bit more. And the quality difference is night and day. This is superior to this in every way. More pieces, more amazing engineering. Does this look like a real car? No. It looks like the car we all wish we had. But I personally, and it's a lot wider, so it's got I know Buzz Lightyear's hanging out in there, but I just like Buzz Lightyear hanging out there. I think it looks cool on it. Yeah, this is absolutely still my favorite car. So it's not the worst car in the world. It's not as bad as the Dollar Tree stuff was, but that stuff, man, maybe I should build one of those for Wheels Wednesday and then kind of do another comparison. So we'll put it on the back burner for now. Maybe I'll play around with it a little bit. I do like the rubber wheels, so that's a plus. They're not like the Hello Kitty wheels, which for Five Below, the Hello Kitty cars were actually really good. They had the opening doors, which, wow, that was cool. But then they had the hard plastic wheels, and I was like, eh. And so, well, everything's got its good and bad. Now, you can put Elvis on top of it, I think, because he's got, see how the bottom is a little different, too, the way they make it from the Lego figure. So these aren't, they're not going to be like Lego. Yeah, I can't quite get him to do that. There we go. And you just ride like that, like a surfboard. All right, we all have I was about to say wonderful Wednesday, but have a terrific Tuesday. And again, I guess I could tie this into Transformers Tuesday as GoBots are now owned by, Hasbro and Transformers. This definitely looks like, I think his name was Turbo. Was that the name of the red GoBot that was if you see this, you see what I'm saying. If you don't see it, you weren't alive in the 80s.